Okay, what's up everybody? It's Joel T8 here, and yeah, we're back with PDA. We're doing Pet League and Ultra League. Yeah, we're going against Mystic this week. I was very confident about this week, and I needed a win. So we brought Cryogonal. It did very well to his team overall, so we brought Timid Nature, Freeze Dry, Ice Shard, Hidden Power, Fire, and Substitute. This was enough speed to outspeed anything that was weak to ice or fire, and it had max special attack so you could get a quick KO. Swallow was my other one con. It did very well against his team. A physical Swallow, special Swallow did well against his team, but physical Swallow did better against his team this week with Brave Bird, Facade, U-Turn, and Roost. This I would think would have done really good against his team. We brought Artemis here. It was supposed to deal with the meta gem on his team. Florges White was supposed to just there for Wish. Sandaconda was there to deal with Cinderace, and Stakataka was there to deal with the Scavalier. So let's just get wrong battle. Into the battle. They leave with Zapdos. I leave with Galebird, expecting just to get like I was the fastest thing here, so I could just either U-turn out or I could Brave Bird or Facade, depending on how I felt. I decided to U-turn out here, but they immediately paralyzed me. 30% chance, and they immediately paralyzed my win con. They U-turn Levi Frost, do a chunk on the Cinderace, and I just decided to go into Sandaconda here. They U-turn again, catching my switching Sandaconda. I go into this thing. I'm just like, whatever, I'll go back into Levi. No, I go into Gilbert because I just want to sack this thing off at this point. They do 42%. I'm just going to go for a Facade here, I think. Nope, I get fully paralyzed. They go for a discharge and take me out. I go into Levi Frost again. They just U-turn. Oh, no, they don't U-turn out. I sub up here. Yeah, I sub up here. Cause I thought they were gonna U-turn. I just go for Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire is over half, so next hit will kill, so I'm good. I go for an Iron Head on Levi Frost to half, and I should just go for another Hidden Power Fire here. They switch in the ears. I just go for another Hidden Power Fire because like my Swallow was paralyzed, so I'm not really feeling it. I go on the floor just because I'm like, alright. Sending on takes too much, and a resisted hit does 30% to me. Liberal Cinderace is stupid. They go for an iron. I just protect because there's nothing. I have nothing to switch into this. Like I have 3 things to switch into this, but I'm like, if I can just get us some HP back before I switch, that's nice. They decide to knock off. They get rid of my Chapelberry. So I just go for protect here. See what they're gonna do. They go for a Drill Run. I debate switching into Cryogonal here. They go for an Iron Head, predict my switch into Cryogonal, and I go for a Heat Crash to KO them. Should have gone for a Trick Room there, but who cares. I also should have had Body Press on this set. They go for Leech Seed. I go for a Heat Crash just because I think it's going to do a lot. Doesn't do a lot, and Rocky Helmet does damage to me. I switch out into Artemis at this point because I just think, whatever. They didn't bring Mega Medi. Let's just do what we can. I Thunder Wave them. They go into this thing, so my Thunder Wave doesn't even work. I go on the floor this way because I'm like, it's special defensive. It can take a hit. They just U-turn out. Go back into Cinderace. Now they go into Tentacle here. And I just switch into Stack Attacker, predicting a poison move. They Scald. They take out my Stack Attacker. I go to Levi Frost here. I just sub up. I'm at 7 HP. I'm dying to my next move anyway. They break my sub, and they get to go into this thing, which I Freeze dry. Don't get the freeze, sadly. Dang, that pair sucked early game. They roost here now. It's just me spamming Moonblast. Trying to get their special attack lowered. I get their special attack lowered. And now I'm just like, okay, we could just stay in and spam Moonblast until they have to switch out. If I just stay in, spam more Moonblast. I just keep blowing their special attack. I'm like, okay, this is good. I know that I'm getting chip on something because they're definitely not going to stay in, doing no damage and allowing me to get a free wish up to go into Sandaconda. So I just go into Sandaconda because they're not doing anything to Sandaconda. They reveal they have hidden power ice, I believe that was. No, it's probably like hidden power grass. Yeah, it's probably hidden power grass. They go into Tangrowth. I'm like, who cares? I just set up a coil. I glare them. Try to paralyze them. Don't get fully paralyzed first turn. I just coil again. They knock off. They take away my leftovers, so now they're doing damage with me with Leech Seed, and I'm getting no recovery. I set up rocks because I'm going to die anyway, and they just take me out the Giga Drain. I'm bringing Mega Lottie here. Wait, no, I don't bring a Mega Lottie here. I go for the Wish, I think. Nope, I just go for a straight Moonblast. I go into Mega Lottie here because going into Mega Lottie would be the smart. Nope, I'm just gonna stay in and spam Moonblast because I've given up. No, I wish. Okay. I wish. I go back into Artemis. They Slud Bomb. I take nothing. I get my wish up. I'm just praying and begging not for a poison here, because if no poison, I can just do it. I paralyzed this thing, which is great. I just hope it gets fully paralyzed first turn so I can do some stuff. Turns out it is not that thing, it is this thing. Wait, which makes no sense because that means this thing was this thing the entire time, and it's just very confusing. I go back into this thing because, like, I'm sure it could tank that. I go back into Latias Mega, just getting ready to die. They kill Latias Mega. And I know Tracy can take hits, so I'm just like, just please don't poison me. If he doesn't poison me, then I'm almost positive we can take this thing out. They get a crit, and we just wish. I'm almost positive I can take this thing out with wish stalling. So I'm just begging for them not to get a poison here. Begging and praying, and so far they don't get a poison, so I'm like, alright, wish stalling is gonna win me this game. That's nice. I go for another Sludge Bomb. I'm feeling confident, but I get poisoned. And I just think it's all over at this point. It's just... I'm getting annoyed at this point. They're just Sludge Bomb when they could just go into Cinderace and take me out. Like, I'm just getting really, really annoyed at this point. Just go into Cinderace and take me out at this point. It's just being annoying. They're just literally setting up toxic spikes. They're being a complete... can't curse because... oh my god. But they're being so annoying here. Like, I'm literally getting so mad right now because they're just like setting up. All they can do is go into Cinderace. And like, bro, just go into Cinderace. Like, we're just gonna keep on Moonblasting. You know there's nothing we can do. So go into Cinderace and take us out. You're not gonna get the kill with this thing. So yeah, like I say right here, just go into Cinder and KO me, cause this is getting annoying. You're trying to get a KO with this thing, and I'm not gonna let you. So just switch out. They finally switched out into Cinderace, which they could have done a long time ago. They go for a powerball and take me out. Finally done with this battle. Not for this one. This was last minute prep. As you can see, I put leftovers on literally everything. Earthquakes, though, throw like this. This was last minute prep, and I had SAT practice in the morning, and this battle was like right after SAT practice, which was like 2 hours long, so I had like literally no time. They go Napoleon, I go into Jellicent. They revealed they have knockoff, they knock off my leftovers. I just served them because I'm like, maybe a little switch or something. They go into Togekiss. I strength sap, I'm trying to get my HP back, get to 95%. I go into Registeel. I just think they're gonna be set up kids, but they're not. They're Parahacks kids. They go into Fortress to presumably set up. I go for an Amnesia. I go into Pidgey out here trying to scare them off with a Heat Wave. They go for Rocks. I'm just gonna sub here because they're gonna switch out scared of a Heat Wave. I'm going to Hurricane here because even though I'm faster, this thing could still break my sub, and my sub is very important to me. They go into Empoleon, and I just Hurricane again. I do nothing to Empoleon, so I'm like, okay, let me just work up. I work up, they're Scald, immediately gets rid of my thing. I Hurricane again, hoping for a confusion. I get the confusion. I hope they hit themselves. No, they get the Ice Beam off and get it on Pidgeot. I just boost up here because I'm like, Pidgeot can still win this game. They go for another Ice Beam and freeze my last one con. They just Ice Beam and take me out. I have lost the game at this point. I go into Mudsdale, but I know I'm just gonna be taking a chunk out of with an ice move or a water move. He chooses the water move. I pray for not for a burn, and I just use Earthquake to take out the Empoleon. They're gonna Kiss. I have nothing to hit Kiss, so I just hope I die here. But they end up flinching me, which I really don't appreciate, but do what you gotta do, I guess. They air slash me again and just take me out. I go in a Registeel. I'm just gonna rest because I don't want to deal with this para. I probably shouldn't have rested here, but like I'm not dealing with this para. I'm not gonna get fully paralyzed the turn I need to rest. I just rest there. They do Earthquake to do a butt ton to my Jellicent. Am I like special defensive Jellicent? I'm special defensive Jellicent with strength sap. Makes sense. They do less than half with that Earthquake. So I'm like, alright, I'll just strength sap one more. No, I decided to Whirlpool because I'm like, they're not gonna do a lot. I end up trapping the Fortress. I switch out an instant because I'm like, this thing is trapped. It can't get out. That's a free KO. They Volt Switch. They go into Golurk. I have nothing to hit Golurk. I decide to U-turn out into literally anything. I just go into Jellicent here because nothing can take a hit. I just plan to go back into Ensign and get this thing intimidated so he don't do a lot. But I'm scared that it kills Ensign, so instead of making the smart decision and just Shadow Clawing, I sit back in a Registeel to get more. This all it does is give me more chip on Ensign because Golurk can just switch out at any point, so it just gives me. They switch out here, and I'm like, okay, Sleep Talk, give me Body Press. Give me Body Press. Sleep Talk, give me Body Press. Give me rest. I'm like, okay, I can still live a hit. Just give me Body Press. Just give me Body Press here. Come on, give me Body Press. Please, give me Body Press. I get another rest. I'm not dealing with this no more. So, like, I'm not even. My luck, I'm just gonna die immediately. So I just Body Press here, hoping I wake up. I wake up and I go for Body Press. Doesn't KO the Rapidash. They take out Registeel here, and they die by their own recoil. Bolton comes in. Gardevoir comes in. I brought Gardevoir specifically for SPM, but they don't even have it. The Thunder Fang, they do a chunk. I teleport out an instant like a stupid boy. I get chip off on a Bolton, that doesn't even matter. They Thunder Fang me and take me out. I just think this is banded at this point. I go back into Gardevoir and then they just take me out Thunder Fang. How long was this? This was 15 minutes long. Alright, that's not bad. Anyway, thanks for watching me miserably fail week 3 of PDA. I am now 0-3 in Light League and 1-2 in Ultra. I'm not making playoffs in either of these leagues because things are just going really, really downhill. Anyway, see you guys later.